Caitlin Clark's rise to prominence in basketball has been nothing short of meteoric, but when news broke that the WNBA star had signed a contract with the LPGA, the sports world erupted in a collective fit of astonishment. ESPN's revelation of this unprecedented deal sent shockwaves through both leagues, igniting heated debates, raising eyebrows, and triggering a torrent of opinions from fans, pundits, and players alike. It's not every day that someone seamlessly shifts from draining threes on the court to driving golf balls down the fairway, and Clark's move has left both industries buzzing. But before we proceed further, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. This isn't just a case of an athlete dabbling in another sport for fun. Caitlin Clark's entry into the LPGA comes as a formal, contractual move, signaling that this is more than a quirky crossover. It's a serious pivot. The specifics of her LPGA contract are still unfolding, but ESPN's announcement painted a picture of a well-calculated decision that positions her as a trailblazer. The contract itself is reportedly loaded with incentives, sponsorships, and clauses that reflect her star power, making it clear that her value transcends basketball. The WNBA, where Clark has become a household name, is known for producing some of the toughest athletes in sports. Clark's sharpshooting and charismatic leadership have made her a standout not just in her league but globally. She embodies a blend of grit and swagger that resonates with fans of all ages. On the court, she operates like a storm in a bottle, harnessing her energy into pinpoint accuracy and clutch performances. That same electricity, it seems, has now caught the attention of the LPGA, which has been looking to broaden its appeal to younger audiences. Clark, with her magnetic personality and undeniable skills, appears to be just what the doctor ordered. But why golf? For Clark, this isn't as random as it might appear. Growing up, she was a multisport athlete who dabbled in just about everything, including golf. Stories from her childhood hint at a precocious talent, one that could outdrive her peers before she could properly spell par. While basketball eventually became her calling card, her affinity for golf never faded. Close friends recall how she would often use the off-season to hit the links, treating it as both a passion and a method to clear her mind. The transition, however, is still shocking given the demands of playing professionally in two sports. Basketball and golf are worlds apart, not just in style, but in what they demand of the body and mind. Basketball thrives on explosive energy, quick decision-making, and an almost gladiatorial approach to competition. Golf, by contrast, is a game of patience and precision. Shifting between these two worlds is a balancing act that few would dare to attempt, let alone master. For the WNBA, the announcement stung. Caitlin Clark is one of its brightest stars, and the idea of her stepping away, even part-time, sparked concerns about the league's ability to retain its top talent. While there's no indication that Clark intends to leave basketball completely, her LPGA contract raises questions about how much of her time and energy she'll be dedicating to the hardwood moving forward. Fans worry that this dual commitment might dilute her dominance in either sport, but Clark seems undeterred. If anything, her decision signals her confidence in handling both. Her humor and swagger have also become part of the narrative surrounding this unexpected move. Clark has always had a knack for disarming critics with her charm. When the announcement was made, she reportedly quipped that she's just trying to be the Bo Jackson of women's sports, drawing laughs while also making a bold statement about her ambitions. Bo Jackson, of course, famously excelled in both professional baseball and football, but even his dual-sport dominance didn't stretch into something as technique-heavy as golf. For the LPGA, this is a coup. The Women's Golf Tour has long sought a figure who could bridge the gap between the traditional golf fan base and younger, more diverse audiences. Golf has faced its own challenges in attracting the TikTok generation, and Clark's arrival could be the jolt the sport needs. Her on-court highlights, often shared widely on social media, have made her a cultural phenomenon, and the LPGA is undoubtedly banking on her ability to generate that same buzz on the fairway. However, the practical implications of this move are significant. Clark's basketball schedule is grueling, with a packed season that leaves little room for extracurriculars. Golf tournaments, meanwhile, require an entirely different kind of commitment, with events often spanning several days and taking place in various locations around the globe. Managing the physical and logistical demands of both sports will test her limits, but Clark seems to thrive on challenges. Her relentless work ethic is one of the traits that made her a basketball superstar, and it's likely the same trait that convinced the LPGA she could handle this new venture. Some of the backlash from WNBA loyalists comes from a place of protectiveness. Women's basketball has fought hard to gain the recognition it enjoys today, and players like Clark have been instrumental in elevating its profile. The idea of one of its stars potentially diverting attention to another sport feels, to some, like a step backward. But for others, Clark's move is an opportunity to showcase the versatility and sheer talent of women athletes. It's not about abandoning basketball but expanding horizons, proving that women can dominate in multiple arenas. Meanwhile, golf purists have had mixed reactions. On one hand, the LPGA's ability to land a star like Clark is a testament to its ambition. On the other, there's skepticism about how her basketball-hung skills will translate to professional golf, a sport that demands years of specialized training. Clark's natural ability is undeniable, but some question whether her entry into the LPGA is more about marketing than merit. Those who know Clark, however, dismiss such doubts. She's not the type to take on something she isn't prepared to excel in. The commercial implications are just as fascinating. Sponsors are already lining up, eager to attach their brands to an athlete with crossover appeal. Clark's visibility in both basketball and golf offers a unique marketing opportunity, one that spans two vastly different audiences. Her endorsement deals are likely to skyrocket, with companies keen to leverage her as a symbol of modern athleticism. For younger athletes watching from the sidelines, Clark's journey is proof that the traditional boundaries between sports can be broken. Still, the story isn't without its challenges. Balancing the demands of two professional sports is daunting, and Clark's every move will be scrutinized. Her performances on the golf course will be dissected with the same intensity as her games on the basketball court. Critics are already waiting to pounce on any perceived failures, but Clark has never been one to shy away from the spotlight. If anything, she seems to relish it, using skepticism as fuel. What's clear is that this move has irrevocably changed the narrative around Caitlin Clark. She's no longer just a basketball star. She's a symbol of what's possible when athletes refuse to be boxed in by expectations. Her story resonates because it challenges conventional thinking about what it means to be an athlete. It's not just about excelling in one sport, but about pushing boundaries, exploring new opportunities, and taking risks. As the dust settles, fans of both the WNBA and the LPGA are left to ponder what's next. Clark's decision has opened the door to a future where crossover athletes are more than just novelties. They're pioneers. Whether she succeeds or stumbles in golf remains to be seen, but her willingness to take the leap has already made a statement. Caitlin Clark is rewriting the rules, and in doing so, she's inspiring a generation to think bigger. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. We thrive on your feedback, so be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, keep discovering and stay tuned.